Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. Today I want to talk about crypto.com. I want to talk about some interesting things in the charts that nobody is talking about. And I want to talk about where I think we're headed, guys. So let's hop into this. Guys, we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. Once we reach 10,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So subscribe now. Let's hop into this video. So first off, I tweeted out today a pump around every corner, and I was talking about this chart right here. And this chart isn't really what I mainly want to talk about, but this is kind of what sparked my idea to dig a little bit deeper into the Bitcoin chart and see where we're really at. But here indicates this is the pandemic dump right here, and this is what brought us to the all-time high. Now, right over here is actually the all-time high, but people like to debate whether or not this is the all-time high right here on Bitcoin or over here, the 64K or the 69K. People say that the 69K top was all pushed by leverage, so it's not the top. Quite frankly, I think it is kind of the top. It's yeah, I think the 69K is the top. I mean, the price was higher. It's as simple as that. We didn't close quite higher than 65. I think it was about 65K we had a candle close, but yeah, I think 69K is the top. But just an indication here from the pandemic dump, 396 days to get to the peak, hypothetically. And then we are in officially 404 days of this chart of downward action, which is pretty incredible, guys. Pretty incredible. And I'll tell you why it's so incredible, because I went over to Bitcoin and I drew up these charts right here. But before we talk about that, I want to talk about some more things, some fun things. That Coinbase has a lower market cap right now than Doge, which is absolutely absurd. I mean, talk about a bear market and irrational markets. It's pretty wild. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Dogecoin. I think it's a great coin to make quick flips with in a bull market, but quite frankly, in the bear market, I'm not really accumulating this. It's way too risky for my blood. I prefer to trade around with stuff like the meme coins and whatnot, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, leading into a bull market, which we may be leading into a bull market. We'll have to see. Let's look at crypto.com. So on crypto.com right now, we're still laying low on that support of 5.5 cents, and man, I really want to see us bounce off of it, because the more we test this support, the more likely we are going to blast down through it, and I don't want that to happen, guys. I want us to have some bounces here. I want to see something like that. And I mean, honestly, there's been a lot of bullish news coming out. We've had LeBron James coming out and actually supporting and repping the hashtag CrowFam, which is pretty crazy. I love to see that. You know, if you're gonna endorse if you're gonna endorse a company, really endorse it, especially when you're investing heavily into it, like LeBron. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome to see throughout all this crazy FUD that's been happening the past couple months that LeBron James is coming out and saying, you know, love him or hate him, it's great for crypto.com. It's great for the crypto space to be seeing A-list celebrities and sports stars be doing that and getting the attention of the masses and the people that aren't really in crypto. Because, you know, think about it from this perspective. If you don't know anything about crypto and you see in the news all this FTX drama and you go, oh yeah, I knew it was a scam. I knew it was a scam. And then you have a few weeks later LeBron James coming out going like, no guys, I like crypto. Crypto's great. Don't listen to all the other celebrities that are trying to backpedal because they are trying to, you know, dodge the bullet of FTX and try not to get sued. LeBron comes out and says, no, crypto.com, I support it. It's a great company. I love to see that. I love to see that. It's so good for crypto.com. It's so good for mass adoption. And it's so good for the people that aren't involved in crypto to see that. It's very, very bullish in my opinion. I mean, really, on the thumbnail I have facts matter, because they do. The fact is that LeBron James is coming out saying that he's bullish on crypto.com. He's repping CrowFam like to 140 million of his followers. It's absolutely absurd, guys. We need more of that, and I'm excited. Let's look over at Binance right now, because Binance is just It's recovered since the Voyager acquisition talk, but you know, it's pretty funny. It's just pretty funny with how the markets are right now because good news might not move the market, but negative moves just tank it. I mean, that's how you know you're in a bear market. But guys, I will say, I think we're getting closer and closer to the end of the bear market here. I think we're getting closer and closer, maybe not to the end of the bear market, but closer and closer to a relief. We are due for a relief. We are due for a relief rally, a nice bear market rally. I mean, we were positioned for that about a month ago when the whole FTX debacle happened. Let's look over the S&P 500. When we started rallying up right here back in October, that was the cue for Bitcoin. Bitcoin started rallying with the S&P 500, but then the FTX news happened, and the S&P 500 kept going up, and we got knocked down, guys. We got knocked down because of the whole FTX debacle, and that was when we were due for our bear market rally. Honestly, we were due for another 20-30% gain on Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies, but you know, black swan event in quotation marks, but you know, it is what it is. But so I want to talk about Bitcoin, guys, because in reference to this chart I posted, because it made me do some thinking, and I wanted to explore this a little bit. So right here, I drew some boxes. This is the cycle of the 2016 to the 2020. This is inside. This is in between those two halvings. This was the peak of the 2017 bull run right here at about December 18th. And then here's kind of where we bottomed out, really. This is what the bottom was already in at December 17th, 2018. 370 days, guys. 370 days, and we were bottomed out. Just keep that in mind. So over here is what we're dealing with right now, guys. So here I drew from the 69K top, and the leverage bended top instead of the original top that people like to debate about. So keep that in mind as well. I was being conservative and drew it from a closer time frame. Guys, it has been 406 days since the previous top of 69K Bitcoin. That's absolutely absurd, guys. We are due for a rally here. But I will say, past events do not prove future price. It doesn't. It doesn't. But that's all we got. We got data from before, and that's the only data we have, is to pull from the data from the past. So that's what we do. We try to pull the data from the past and put together a theory and a probability and statistics of where we're going. I mean, that's all trading is, statistics and probability from the past data that you have. So I drew this box, 370 days. All I'm trying to depict really with this is that we are very close. We are due for a move to the upside. Now, when we did come out of this bottom, we came up a good, healthy. It was about 100% gain. 100% gain from up to about 280% gain, from the bottom of the previous bear market to the rally outside of it. And this was the 365 days leading up to the Bitcoin halving. Keep that in mind, guys. Let me zoom out a little bit for you. We're getting closer to that too. There are so many catalyst events that are around the corner preparing us for a rally here. Keep that in mind, guys. But I want to say that, okay, so I have the 14 red candles, right? When we look at the monthly. When we look at this monthly, guys, these 14 red candles, 13 red candles. This December will be the 14th red candle before we start to rally up. Now, this is hiking a she, so it doesn't really look that way. Let me fix that for you guys. Give you a better depiction. When we start coming to the upside, 14 candles, 13 candles. Guys, there's so many indicators screaming that we have a upward move very, very soon. I am longing Ethereum and Bitcoin right now. Not heavy, but I'm doing that. That's not financial advice. I'm not saying you should go do that. But if you would like to do that, in the description box below, to Femex, Binance, and BitGet, there are huge futures bonuses and trading bonuses. So feel free to gain some of that if you want to long Bitcoin or Ethereum. But I'm longing right now. I have a small long open on Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm prepared for a move to the upside. However, I will say, some bearish sentiment here is that, guys, the S&P 500 looks very, very similar to the 2008 financial crisis. If you'd like me to make a video about that, I will. I'll probably make one for tomorrow if you guys would like to see that. But keep that in mind. The S&P 500 is forming out a very, very similar chart pattern to the 2008 financial crisis. But guys, we'll see what happens. The Fed is aggressive right now, and maybe they'll save us. But I have to chuckle when I say that. But maybe they will. But guys, if you stuck around this far, please like and subscribe the video. It really helps out a lot. If you stuck around this far, also please consider becoming a member. We got tons of membership perks for our live streams. We do lots of cool things with our members. We're doing our live stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you check out the live stream tonight. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.